Hi, everyone. As I'm sure you could tell by my smiling face, I am very happy to be here today talking to you. The interesting thing is, as you view my smiling face, I can also look within your mind and be able to accurately predict what expression you're viewing, that, of course, being an expression of happiness. And so, this is essentially what my work boils down to is that I've successfully become a mind reader. Now, I'm no Mel Gibson in what women want, and trust me, it's definitely for the best that I'm not Mel Gibson. But how I've become a mind reader is I've tasked participants with viewing various facial expressions. So this can be a neutral expression or an expression belonging to one of the six basic facial expressions that are recognized universally across cultures. So these would be your expressions of anger, disgust, fear, happy, sad, or surprised. And as participants are viewing these expressions, I'm collecting their brain signals from an EEG system, and then these signals are analyzed through machine learning methods to accurately predict what expression the individual was viewing. And what's really interesting about my work is that it's the first study to examine the temporal dynamics of valence based facial expression processing. And so, essentially, what this means is that it's the first study to examine the time course in which it takes your brain to categorize as to whether it's viewing a positive facial expression, such as an expression of happiness, or a negative facial expression, such as an expression of anger. And what we've shown is that there's a positive classification advantage both behaviorally and within the brain. And so, what this means is if you yourself were tasked with viewing a happy facial expression, that being the positive facial expression, or a negative facial expression, such as anger, you'd be much more quickly to accurately recognize the happy expression both within yourself and within your brain. And this study has major social implications, and it's what we're about to move into next. And so, what this study can do is because we've now examined or developed this model for examining differences in facial expression processing, we can also use this model as a diagnostic tool for individuals that exhibit social deficits or deficits in facial expression processing. So, individuals such as those that have autism or alexithymia, which are individuals which have difficulties in describing emotions within and of themselves or others, or schizophrenic individuals that may view expressions differently. And then also, we can use these methods to not only be used in EEG methodologies, but can also go to other methodologies as well, such as eye tracking. So, essentially, what this work has done is it's opened up an avenue to create multiple different diagnostic tools for individuals that examine facial expressions differently, such as individuals with autism. And hopefully, we can make this world a better place by diagnosing those individuals earlier.